Ever stared at your phone, a knot of frustration tightening in your stomach because a Venmo payment went sideways? Maybe you sent money to the wrong person, or perhaps a sneaky unauthorized transaction popped up out of nowhere. Whatever the digital hiccup, you're likely wondering, how on earth do I get this sorted out? You're not alone. In the fast-paced world of peer-to-peer payments, glitches and misunderstandings can happen. Venmo, while incredibly convenient for splitting bills and sending quick cash, isn't immune to the occasional snag. That's why knowing how to effectively report a problem is a crucial part of being a savvy Venmo user. Think of it this way, Venmo is like a bustling digital marketplace. While most transactions go smoothly, sometimes things get a little messy. Knowing how to navigate the customer support channels is your way of finding the information booth when you need help. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of reporting, let's set the stage. What kind of problems might warrant a report to Venmo? The list is varied, but here are some common scenarios. Unauthorized transactions. This is a big one. Seeing a payment you absolutely didn't authorize can be alarming and requires immediate attention. Sending money to the wrong person. We've all been there. A slip of the finger, a similar username, and your funds end up in the wrong digital wallet. Payment not received. You sent money, but the recipient claims they haven't received it. This could be a technical glitch or a misunderstanding. Incorrect payment amount. Maybe you intended to send $10 but accidentally sent $100. Issues with linked accounts. Problems connecting or disconnecting your bank account or card can disrupt your Venmo experience. Suspicious activity. If you notice anything that seems off about your account, like unusual login attempts or unexpected notifications, it's worth reporting. Problems with Venmo features. Sometimes, specific features within the app might not be working as expected. It's important to remember that speed is often key when dealing with financial discrepancies. The sooner you report a problem, the better the chances of a swift and satisfactory resolution. So, how do you actually get in touch with the folks at Venmo to report your issue? Thankfully, they offer several avenues for support, each with its own strengths and response times. Let's explore these methods step by step. Method 1. In-app support, your first port of call. The Venmo app itself is often the quickest and most direct way to report many common issues. Here's how to navigate their in-app help center. Open the Venmo app, fire up the app on your smartphone or tablet and make sure you're logged into your account. Access your profile, tap on your profile picture or the Me icon, usually located in the bottom right corner of the screen. Find the settings menu, look for a gear icon or a settings option within your profile. Tap on it. Navigate to Help. Within the settings menu, you should find a Help or Support section. Tap on this. Browse Common Issues or Contact Support. You'll likely see a list of frequently asked questions and articles addressing common problems. Take a moment to see if your issue is covered here. If not, look for an option like Contact Support, Get Help, or a chat icon. Initiate a chat or submit a request. Depending on the type of issue and the current support options, you might be able to start a live chat with a support agent or submit a support request form. Tips for using in-app support. Be clear and concise. When describing your problem, provide as much detail as possible without being overly verbose. Include dates, times, transaction IDs, if applicable, and the specific issue you're facing. Provide screenshots. Visual evidence can be incredibly helpful. If you can take screenshots of the error message, the unauthorized transaction, or any other relevant information, include them in your report. Be patient. Response times can vary depending on the volume of inquiries. While Venmo aims to be responsive, it might take some time to receive a reply, especially during peak hours. Keep track of your communication. Note down any reference numbers or agent names you receive during your interaction. This will be helpful if you need to follow up. Method 2. Contacting Venmo via email. If your issue is complex or requires detailed explanation, or if you can't find a suitable option within the app, email support is another viable route. Find the official Venmo support email address. The official Venmo support email address is typically listed on their website. Be cautious of unofficial email addresses circulating online, as these could be scams. At the time of writing, a common support email is often found on their Contact Us page. Compose your email. Write a clear and detailed email outlining your problem. Include all the relevant information, such as your full name and Venmo username, the date and time the issue occurred, the transaction ID, if applicable, the amount involved, a clear description of the problem, any supporting documentation or screenshots. Use a clear subject line. Make it easy for the support team to understand the nature of your email at a glance. For example, unauthorized transaction on account, issue with payment not received, or problem linking bank account. Be polite and professional. Even if you're frustrated, maintaining a polite and professional tone will help ensure a more productive interaction. Send your email. Double-check the recipient email address before hitting send. Monitor your inbox. Keep an eye on your email inbox and spam folder for a response from Venmo support. Response times can vary. Method 3. Reaching out on social media. Use with caution. While Venmo has a presence on social media platforms like Twitter, reaching out through these channels should generally be considered a secondary option for urgent or sensitive issues. Find Venmo's official social media accounts. Look for verified Venmo accounts on platforms like Twitter. Send a direct message, DM, instead of publicly tweeting about your issue, which might compromise your privacy. Send a direct message to the official Venmo support account. Be concise. Social media interactions often require brevity. Briefly explain your issue and ask for guidance on how to proceed. Avoid sharing sensitive information publicly. Never share your password, bank account details, or full transaction information in a public tweet. Follow their instructions. The social media team might direct you to their in-app support or email for more detailed assistance. Important considerations when reporting a problem. Act quickly. As mentioned earlier, time is often of the essence, especially with unauthorized transactions. Report the issue as soon as you notice it. Gather documentation. Collect any relevant information, such as transaction details, screenshots, and any communication you've already had regarding the issue. Be prepared to provide verification. Venmo support will likely need to verify your identity to protect your account. Be prepared to answer security questions or provide additional information as requested. Keep records. Maintain a record of all your communication with Venmo, including dates, times, agent names, if applicable, and reference numbers. Understand resolution times. The time it takes to resolve an issue can vary depending on the complexity of the problem and the volume of support requests. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.